Hey, buddy.
Woo!
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? What's up, Power Folk?
Pop folk, what it is, Dow?
What's happening? What's happening?
Mm.
This your boy Sincere Da Vinci,
And it's your boy Jay Hunnit.
and this is the Jason Podcast. Thank you for tuning in tonight on our I don't know what this is. We couldn't record yesterday, so
Monday
we're
evening.
recording today. So yeah.
Mhm.
We're here. Hopefully, some people tune in with us. If not, hopefully you go ahead and listen to it afterwards. Either way, we support. We appreciate the support. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Tonight's gonna be a long night. We're gonna do this and then go straight into convos.
It's gonna be double duty
Oh,
night,
yeah.
basically.
Yeah, man. So, and our convos crowd, they like to come live. They like to come late.
Oh yeah.
They come. We getting ready to get off, and they want to all show up.
Yep. All at the same time. It's like a bum rush.
No, so hold on. What is this coming up? What is this coming up?
But
here?
I hope everyone had a safe and great weekend, basically out there, pod folk.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I wanted to wish a happy belated birthday. I already wished her her birthday, but a happy belated birthday to my niece, Demi Taveras.
Happy birthday, hola, Demi! Hola, Demi!
Her birthday was on the 14th, technically yesterday, to be exact. So, wish you many more, and I love you.
Oh,
to pieces. Cuddy, what it is?
Early, what up, Cuddy? Hola, Demi! Hola,
Demars.
So I hope that she's having fun being great somewhere.
Definitely.
She is amazing. She is amazing.
Definitely.
Bruh, you know what? I'm a
Well, he needs an invite.
I don't know, bro. He probably Cuddy ain't the sharpest knife.
To anybody who's live right now, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Definitely.
He ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer. So I'm gonna get him on there before it's all said and done. He gonna get on there tonight, man. I don't know what's going on with this cat.
We'll get him on there. Don't worry, Cuddy. I had trouble with that Combos app too as well, because these only iPhone apps, can be a little bit troublesome, a little bit cumbersome. So I understand where you're coming from.
God, niggas will be all right. Anyway, how was y'all week?
My week was pretty good, actually. I got to spend time, with some quality folk in this case, and it was very much productive. I did what I was supposed to do. I reached all my weekly goals, so we're just on to the next one, like a Jay-Z track, you dig?
Okay.
How about yours? Short and sweet.
Short. Hey, look, we working. Working. That's it.
We working.
That's it. That's all I can say for what I've been doing out here.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Especially today. Today has been a really productive day for you. I'm working. Now you're doing this. Then we going on convos. You must feel like a zombie at this moment in time. Concept.
Somewhere in between there, I gotta get dinner in the oven. So I think the little 10 minutes we got between this and convos, I'm gonna throw the dinner in the oven, and that's gonna have to. It's gonna have to happen. It's gonna have to live.
Some way or another, whether you're on convos, having half a sandwich or something's gonna have to go down. Basically,
Something gonna go down.
Pod folk, don't forget, buy that merch. We
Big
have
facts.
a lot of things on there. Please get that merch.
Big facts.
We'd appreciate that.
Big facts.
Right there.
Tell your folks about the show. Stop being selfish. We know how much y'all love us.
Exactly.
Stop being selfish. Tell people. Tell your friends.
Tell a friend or tell a friend. Listen to the Jason podcast.
Hey, tell that bitch that you don't like at your job. That way you can tell us and we can say fuck that bitch on the show. And you ain't even gotta say nothing.
Before we get into topics, tell that side bitch of yours to listen to the Jason podcast.
Big facts. Tell the side bitch listen to the Jason podcast. Big facts. All right. Let's start with the NBA.
NBA it is.
If I'm going to sum up things to me, the Heat have cooled off.
Yes, they have.
The Knicks have fallen back to earth.
They've cooled off as well.
The Nets can't seem to lose. The Bucks are exactly who I keep telling you niggas they were. The Wizards are playing Magic right now. The Wizards are really playing with Magic. The Lakers are still boo-boo.
The Bulls are steady.
The Bulls are steady.
The Cavaliers actually have been surprising, kind sir.
Yeah, I give you that. There's been a bunch of teams that are decent, and you know what makes me sad?
It's all within a span of a week, basically.
Yeah. Today was the release of the city, the My City jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
My Nets jerseys is always like,
I felt like the Nets jersey has always been. Bleh.
Yeah, it's like not like the Coogee drink kind of tough.
The New York one is tough too.
The Coogee drink kind of tough. The Basquiat drink kind of tough.
Right.
And then like the original throwback, like red, white, and blue shit, that shit kind of mean. But like the new, like the other shits has always been like, that's why we don't win, because we don't look good. You gotta look. Hey, you gotta look. Hey, if you feel good, if you look good, you feel good. You feel good, you play good.
You gotta look the part. Yeah,
we don't even look good. so who want to play in these dumbass gray shits? Like, who want this?
I mean, their record does look good. They're standing at 10-4 at the moment, so it's not the worst thing in the world.
I think we're tied for first with the Wizards right now.
Yeah, because the Wizards are 9-3.
9-3, yeah.
Yeah.
So we look good, especially after the way we started. But
definitely.
I feel bad.
And the Warriors, they just look unstoppable at this moment in time, kind sir.
Boy, if there was ever a team to fear, it's the Warriors without Clay.
This is what I'm about to say. Clay's not even back. My goodness.
Weissman just getting it, bro. Y'all better stop playing with him. Them boys look scary good. They look scary good. And to me, it's not a surprise that they look good.
No,
it's a surprise they look this good.
Right, exactly.
It's a surprise. Without Clay, it's scary. 11-1 is scary good.
Right.
And they ain't beating nobodies. Them niggas they running through their team. They running through their schedule like next. Like that's how the Nets look now. Like next. They started out rough. Warriors didn't start out rough. They took the Lakers out first night.
Correct.
Wasn't playing no games with them.
They set the tone and made a statement the very first night. You're absolutely right, sir. So we got 28.6 rebounds. 28 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists.
Who's this?
Steph Curry.
That boy good. That boy good. Sexual chocolate.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, shit, I'm not mine. I can't. The one thing I get upset now when I look at the league. You see how competitive it can be right now.
Right.
And then you hear people complain about it not being fair to every which I guess makes sense to a certain extent, but like it's not fair to every oh my god, to every city or whatever. It's not fair to every franchise. Right. Shut up. Because the Knicks have more money than 90% of the teams and they still suck.
Basically.
Like
we still struggle. Yeah.
And they still struggle. They can't get nobody to the Knicks. Like I understand the smaller franchises, the smaller, you know what I mean? Like, they complain, but if you look, the Warriors was killing shit.
Right.
But if you also look, Toronto was killing shit. Orlando, they still suck ass. But Milwaukee won a ring, nigga. Although I don't respect the ring, but they won it.
Right.
They won it. They won ring from the machine at the supermarket.
That's a fact.
Anything else happening? Shout out to Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal out here looking great.
Yeah, out here balling.
Bradley Beal's looking great. He's finally showing I didn't need these niggas.
Right.
I didn't need none of these niggas. Look at him out there. So, shout out to Bradley Beal. All right, NFL.
Not for long.
No fun league.
No fun league. Yeah, they're getting carried away with this taunting shit, bro. Like, they need to stop this. Stop it.
What are you supposed to do?
Like, I thought about that. I thought about that as soon as you said no fun league. That's the first thing that crept into my mind.
How are you supposed to celebrate? How are you supposed to celebrate anything in this godforsaken league? Nobody want to be here.
Like, what the fuck?
It's bad enough I'm out here sacrificing my body. I can't even celebrate.
Exactly.
Fuck it, I'm gonna celebrate. You're just gonna take this fine.
You know how hard is it to get into an end zone in the NFL with professional athletes, and you're also trying to control the way I express myself? Fuck you, NFL.
Fuck them niggas.
Fuck the refs.
All that shit. Y'all need to go back and fix this.
It just seems like such a subjective, call. It's so stupid. It's just beyond stupid.
It's hella subjective. And y'all gonna be mad at me for taunting, but y'all not gonna be mad at the white man in the crowd dressed up like an Indian at the Chiefs game. That shit is okay. That shit is all right. So the white man in brownface dressed up like the people he raped and slaughtered for their land is not offensive, but me humping the air is offensive. I hate you, NFL. I hate you so much. So much. Anyway, the Cowboys look great this week. We won 46 to 3. 43 to 3. It didn't matter. It was a lot. It was.
I think they made up for last week. I felt like their last game basically was pretty much a trap game in every sense of the word. They went in overconfident. Dak thought he was going to basically just come in and toss touchdowns all over the field against the Broncos. The Broncos had a bit of chip on their shoulder defensively due to the trade of Von Miller. So there was a lot of things that happened wrong for the Cowboys.
I agree.
At the same time, I think that they made a lot of those things up yesterday in taking care of the team that was on the schedule. Obviously, it was the lesser team in the Falcons, and they took care of them as such.
Oh, God, they did more than take care of them niggas. Good God, they did more than take care of them niggas. 36 to 3 at halftime. Diggs got his 8th interception of the season. Lewis had 2 interceptions. We had something like 4 or 5 takeaways. Right. It got so bad they threw Rosen out there in the fourth quarter. It was bad. It was real bad. And I watched, and I was very surprised. Not because, and I told you, I don't get caught up in this, that, and the third. I try not to get caught up in all that, especially as a Cowboy fan. But I watched, and when I was watching, I wasn't watching. There was still a couple plays where the ball was a little thrown high there, and nothing's perfect. But outside of a couple plays, I was watching a well-oiled machine. Correct. Every block that was supposed to get blocked was picked up. Every gap that should have been filled was filled. Every switch that was supposed to be made on defense was made. Every tackle that was supposed to be they looked great. They looked great for the first time. I told you I didn't believe in it. They looked great, and I felt some sort of way. Correct. Some sort of way. It's just crazy.
No, definitely, yeah. I felt like they did what they were supposed to do yesterday, and we obviously saw Russell Wilson yesterday against the Packers. and he basically looked pedestrian, compared to his great usual self as a quarterback. And, he's coming off, a recent injury with his middle finger, basically. And, you can tell he was going through it in a sense where he was trying to get a grasp of, what he usually does, because he's such a player that relies on rhythm, and it was a good game. And it was also good to see Aaron Rodgers come back, as much flack as he received, last week. It was also a good thing to see him back in the fold and just playing again and stuff like that. He's one of those players that, like, it's more entertaining to see him on the field than it is off the field. So I definitely, enjoyed that. I caught, a few glimpses, of that game. And which other game was I watching?
I actually watched some of the Washington game because they were stomping these niggas.
Yeah, they were stomping the Bucks, definitely.
They were stomping the shit out these niggas. Don't nothing make me happier than watching Tom Brady get his face stomped in by some niggas, by some niggas that ain't supposed to own stomping shoes. Like,
right.
Don't nothing make me happier.
I was looking at the Chiefs games yesterday, actually. Yeah.
How was that?
The Chiefs game, it was pretty good. It was competitive. The Chiefs, they seem like they're getting back, to not what they used to be completely, but they're at least getting things together. I think they're currently now 6-4, within that division. And it seems like I said a few weeks ago, actually, I think it was on the Combos app. Join us at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, pod folk, if you have the time. I was saying that they have to ground themselves and perfect the fundamentals again, because this is a team that relies on a lot of flashiness when it comes to offense. So I think right now, at this moment in time, they're just trying to get the simple things down, in order to succeed. And it kind of it showed yesterday again. And, I think slowly but surely the Chiefs are getting things back together. Mahomes is finding himself as a quarterback once again.
Yes.
Because he had been lost, for a big part of the season, basically.
The nigga still lost. He just he's still lost, but he's starting to find them breadcrumbs.
Right. They actually crushed the Raiders 41-14.
What about them Ravens getting their ass whooped? What about the Ravens getting that ass whooped?
I don't like to make excuses. However, it was on short rest for the Ravens. Yeah. So, that usually happens. That usually happens more than, any other thing, basically, I think.
Chase shout outs to Chase Young, the young boy from Washington. Definitely. He tore his ACL. He's done for the season. The kid looked
happy trails for that kid, man.
Yeah. He looked promising.
I mean, this doesn't take anything away either. He could come back from his injury.
I'm about to say they got a future, and his season is done. But I wanted to see what they got a future in that kid. They got a future in him.
I think so too.
And Fitzmagic is probably done for the season, they're saying. So
Heineke most likely is going to be the starter for the rest of the season. I felt bad to what happened to Baker Mayfield too, after the kind of week that he had last week compared to this week. They got crushed by the Patriots 45-7, and he injured his knee. I don't know to what extent. I'd have to do the research, but Baker Mayfield definitely is down, and that's a big blow basically for the Cleveland Browns.
I think that you know what? While we're talking about the Cleveland Browns, let's just go ahead and make it official. OBJ
is a Ram.
He's a Ram.
He should be suiting up tonight. There's a Monday night game against the 49ers. It starts at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
The Rams are getting pieces and pieces. It looks like they're making that push for real.
For the ring.
But I have a problem. Okay, how did you feel about the OBJ trade or about the OBJ free agency signing because he wasn't a free agent. He was dropped. And,
right. He was released. He was released by the Browns. Right.
And how do you feel about the entire situation?
I mean, you want me to be honest?
Yeah, I always want you to be honest. I always want you to be honest.
I think towards the end of his tenure with the Browns, he kind of turned things into a circus. And, you know, I don't know if he actually sent his dad to make that video about blaming Baker Mayfield about all and everything that was happening wrong, you know, at that moment in time with the Browns. And also LeBron making comments online as well, you know, in his favor, you know, to like free him, you know, from the Browns. I felt like it seems somewhat of a publicity stunt. I don't really appreciate those things. And once again, I'm going to be quite honest. I think in his last stint, you know, his last few weeks with the Browns, I think he packed it in, bro. I think he gave up. I think he purposely dropped the football more than once.
Mm-hmm.
And he was actually just trying to find and weasel his way out of Cleveland. And I just think personally, you know, I've played football, you know, practically almost my whole life. And well, I technically started when I was a teenager. So you can subtract however many years, you know. But what I'm saying is you have to play with some sort of integrity because even I've been in teams, for instance, or I've played for teams, whether it be in high school or, you know, recreationally or even with independent leagues. If I played with a team that I wasn't more so comfortable playing with, I at least finished the job as a player, you know, and I would say, you know what, I'm not coming back next season to play for this team. I'm going to opt to play for another team, but at least I'm going to finish off on a high note and not burn bridges. And I've carried that over in my life as well, in my personal life, to be exact. You know, when it comes to just working for people, working for businesses, like there's not one employer that can tell me that they won't take me back because I burned that bridge with them.
Right.
So it's just, I don't know. It just has to do a lot with, I think, with self-integrity. I'm not going to sit here and, you know, and judge Odell because everyone has their circumstances and their situations on why they do things. I'm just questioning it slightly based on, you know, what I was seeing because you don't know the absolute truth. But my thing is, as a player, you just have to at least just show a little bit more integrity. And that's basically the only knock, now that I'm thinking about it, and that we spoke about LeBron, was the knock in those playoffs against the Celtics. I felt like in some of those series, he kind of like packed it in. He tried to like find his way out of Cleveland, and he was obviously frustrated. Don't get me wrong. The great LeBron was obviously frustrated because the front office wasn't doing enough for him. So, you know, he felt like he had to send a message that way. Maybe because I'm cut from a different cloth, you know, that we old school. I'm damn near 40. So, you know, we kind of see things a little bit differently in terms of a sports aspect of things.
Nope.
But that's how I felt about the entire situation. I just hope OBJ makes the best of it now that he's with the Rams. And, you know, hopefully that'll be his last team. And whatever he has left in the tank, just let it all out.
OBJ had some amazing catches in his career, mostly early.
Correct.
OBJ in New York was, now I'm gonna say, when he became a free agent and the day he was about to sign, I was talking to my homeboy Roland, and he kept saying, "You're a hater," and I said, "How am I a hater? I build my arguments off facts." And he's like, "Well, I believe he could do that." I said, "So it's not that I'm a hater; it's that you're a nigga who just believes in people." I believe OBJ I believe Odell gonna be great. So it's not that I'm a hater; it's that you like to believe in things that have no tangible evidence. Because everything I ever argue or speak about is rooted in evidence. OBJ drafted by the Giants had an incredible come out rookie season, including that that catch we all know, falling backwards over the Cowboys, touchdown, something crazy, and he continued to kind of make waves in New York while making waves in New York. Whether it be fighting with football nets or having your whole team shirtless on a yacht taking pictures when you should be practicing for the playoffs, whatever it was, OBJ had run his course in New York. On top of being hurt a couple times. He gets to Cleveland. Now, before he gets to Cleveland, it's how bad how bad Eli was and how bad the Giants organization was and how they mishandled him and how they mistreated him and how no one understood his genius and so on and so forth. So they went and got you Baker Mayfield. They went and got Baker Mayfield and the Browns, and then they went and got Jarvis Landry, their best friend. Literally OBJ's best friend and brother figure. Just to go get OBJ. And they had running backs galore, including Kareem Hunt. And they had a team on both sides of the ball. And it was oh my God, look what we're about to do. Myles Garrett and OBJ. Oh, we about to put up 1,000. It was so excited when it all first started. There was so much excitement around. There was so much excitement around when it first started. And a couple years in and a couple unproductive seasons, couple injuries, no real playoff growth. Now, as he leaves, we deal with more injuries. He seems to be right back in the space that he was in before. And well, we're back at square one. Why would I believe he's gonna go anywhere else, including his dad making crazy accusations about the team and Baker and it was so and so's fault and this, that, and the third. See, the problem with OBJ is no matter where he goes, no matter what happens, it's never his fault. It's always the quarterback's fault. It's always the coordinator's fault. It's always the coach's fault. It's always the organization's fault. Even at LSU, nowhere OBJ has it ever been his fault. So why would I assume? Now I said this. I do not believe that he's worth the $14 million that he has on his sticker price right now, leaving the Browns. I do believe that he's worth a couple million. I do believe that the Rams got him for $500,000 for the rest of the season. I'll take him for $500,000 for the rest of the season.
It's sort of like a veteran's minimum.
Right. So for half a season, I get him for $500,000. But when he comes out of this, will y'all be surprised when he's not worth $14 million anymore? These are the same people that I had this argument with about Cam Newton before last season. Cam Newton had played his way out of Carolina, and the only job he could seem to get was the vet minimum in New England. And they didn't want to hear me, especially black people, because they hate when you speak about people they idolize or people they feel got something in the tank. They feel like you're hating. It's not hating. He played his way off of a team he was a starter for, that he took to the Super Bowl one year, that he was the MVP one year.
In that 1 year, right?
He declined so badly that he played his way off of that franchise. How much did you think he was going to get offered? And I said, it doesn't necessarily mean that his career is over now that he's in New England. This is going to be a make or break point for Cam Newton. Cam Newton is going to come out and have a wonderful season and is going to be able to go, all right, I want money and a starting job somewhere else, and he's going to get it. Or the latter is going to happen. Cam Newton ended up losing his job to a rookie for various reasons. If you want to talk about for the vaccine, if you want to talk about for the numbers, for not getting suspended, for whatever. Cam lost his job to Mac Jones. Why? Because no matter how you picture him, no matter how you remember him from your favorite Cam Newton moment in his career, that's not who he is anymore.
Nope.
As spectacular as OBJ was, as great as he might have been, he's 29, almost 30 years old. He's not who he used to be. Now, I'm not saying he's trash either.
No, he's not.
I'm not saying that.
And he's pretty much brittle at this point as well. He's more injury prone than he was in the beginning of his career as well.
He's not who you remember him as. Deshaun Jackson has made a career in the NFL for what seems like 10 years of being available for 3 games and then being hurt for the rest of the season.
Brittle.
I don't remember the last time Deshaun Jackson played more than 6 games. I genuinely, and it might have been the season. It might be the season when the Eagles shitted on the Giants when he had 2 touchdowns in the last couple minutes. That might have been the last season
that he played a full season, definitely,
or close to it.
That was the Miracle in the Meadowlands Part 2 when Mike Vick came out of prison.
But anyway, yeah. Did you see what he did last night?
OBJ?
No. Fucking Deshaun Jackson.
No, I didn't notice. And by the way, Cam Newton was signed again by
to the Panthers. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Bro.
What did he do yesterday? What does God do? What does God do? On the field? What did he do?
On the field. He caught a bomb in the middle of the field.
Mm-hmm.
Decided he caught the bomb. Honey Badger falls. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody out there. All he got to do is run. He decides to look the wrong way. Turns back, sees a defender coming. Decides to spin into the defender, I guess to try to spin away from him.
Mm-hmm.
And in the midst of spinning, throws the ball in the air. Right back to Honey Badger, who's in front of him, who missed the tackle and is laying on the ground. And then they run the ball back.
What?
Deshaun Jackson,
oh my God.
D-Jack just...
He kind of has a history of that, though.
Yes.
Like doing just bonehead things.
Dropping the ball at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, like little things like that. All right.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin is the newest Gucci...
Wait, that's the little kid that was on Home Alone?
Yes.
Macaulay Culkin?
Yes.
Michael Jackson's
watch your mouth.
friend?
Oh, watch your mouth.
Then friend.
Uh-huh. Macaulay Culkin is the newest Gucci model. And he looks good at it.
I'm one of those people who've never bought into any of that bullshit that they try to put on Michael.
Good. Well, he looks good at it on top of everything. Macaulay Culkin actually looks really good in his role as fucking the
runway model. Right?
He looks great. He looks healthy. He looks confident. He looks good, bro. I'm happy for Macaulay Culkin.
Bro, that's a key word. You said healthy because a lot of these runway models, they don't really look that healthy.
No, he looks healthy. He looks great, bro.
But for him to look healthy, you know, at this moment in time with everything that he's gone through in his life,
he looks
that's
great.
Fantastic. That is fantastic.
Shout out to the homie
Shout out to
McCauley,
that
man. He
man.
looks
Yeah.
great. Just on a side note, there's a new Home Alone movie coming out this week.
Was it a remake?
Yeah, it's a new one. It's
on Amazon Prime?
It's on something. I don't know what it's on, but it's a new one, and I'm not going to ruin it for some people, the people like myself who've watched them. But there's cameos in this one from like cast members from
the old.
Yeah, so I'm not going.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So
all
right. So today, the baby got into it with Danny Lee and
goodness,
they were arguing about. I don't care. I'm not here to pass judgment on their relationship. I'm not in their relationship. I don't care about who kicked out who, what, none of that. But it did lead me to wonder where he was claiming that she was the side chick, and she was saying, "I'm your girlfriend," and there was obviously a discrepancy there.
Discrepancy.
There was obviously a discrepancy there.
A little disagreement.
So,
per se,
my question would be, Jay.
Yes, sir.
Does your side chick know she's the side chick?
Well, first of all, before I answer this question, I want to put a disclaimer out there. And this is for my lovely wife. I'm sure someone can, translate this to her.
No side chicko.
I don't have any side chicks.
No side
chick. First and foremost.
No, mama.
And then if it were, and I'll repeat it again, if it were the case, my side chick would know that she is the side chick all the way from the beginning, because as the old saying goes, honesty is the best policy. And I've always been with that. I've always held that up front, with many women, to just kind of like draw the line in the sand and just let them know where they stand and where the situation stands and where the situation will not be going and how the situation will not be getting any labels because of XYZ reasons. I'm not going to go into it right now. And to answer your question, they will definitely know if they're the side chick.
Why do you first off, there has to be a line that we draw in the sand that we cannot cross. Once we get to this place, we have to know that we've gone too far. We have to know that we have ventured too far into this, whatever this is that we are having. First and foremost, you will know you are the side chick. No questions asked. You won't have to question. Because I will say shit. I will say shit like my girl, my wife, the one that I love. like, oh, who's calling you? The woman I love. I'll be right back. Like, it will be known that you are the side chick, okay? Right. You serve your duties of your side chick duties. If you can't serve your side chick duties, those will in fact be stripped away from you. Okay? I'm not gonna add more shit to because you're not acting right. No. You get like 4 things that I ask of you. If you can't do those, they slowly start to become stripped of you.
Right.
If you can't if you can't figure it out, if you can't figure out how to be the side chick correctly, then someone else will.
Exactly.
But you will know. First off, it's not hard to figure out if you're the side chick.
I don't think so.
It's not, I mean,
and a baby doesn't change anything either.
Nah, see, y'all niggas playing crazy. Y'all niggas being crazy with having side chick babies. Like, y'all niggas having babies.
It's bound to happen, bro.
Y'all niggas having babies with side chicks. I don't know, bro. I got a couple niggas around me that did it. That don't mean I'm cool with it. That don't mean that I'm ever gonna be like, oh yeah, nah, I'm with it. I'm gonna do it too. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. But it just you got to know you're the side chick. You have to know you're the side chick. Like I don't care. I don't like. At some point, I've been the side nigga. At some point, I knew I was the side nigga. I knew it.
We've all been through it.
I knew it. The only time that you can text or call me back late at night, or the only time you can see me is on certain times, or certain nights.
There's restrictions, right?
Yeah, there's restrictions to when we can and can't see each other. There's restrictions to where we can and can't go.
You're a side.
You always want to come to the crib or want me to come to your crib, but we can't never go out nowhere. During the holidays, you nowhere to be found.
Exactly.
Like it's Thanksgiving. You ain't invite me over for no turkey and none of that.
No.
Don't even answer Happy Thanksgiving until tomorrow. Nothing. It's Black Friday. You ain't asked me if I want to go shopping.
Exactly.
I'm here for you for 3 whole days.
If we gotta wait a day after Valentine's Day.
Yeah, like there's shit that lets you know you're the other person. Stop being stupid. Just accept the fact that you're the other person.
Exactly.
Why you want to cause so much drama? Why you want the headache?
Yeah.
Why you want the headache?
Absolutely.
Go find you a main person. Then you ain't got to be nobody's side person.
Exactly. Oh, I don't know. I feel like you can always make the best of it too. Because if you're the side person, like you don't have that relationship stress. You're just there strictly for entertainment, just to be there with the person, just spend time with them, live for the moment, and then you go back home and you go sleep.
You ain't even got the responsibilities.
Yo, bruh.
You don't have no responsibility. Like
there's
shorty
beauty
call
in
your
almost
phone.
Everything.
Shorty, call your phone. Yo, what's happening, man? What's happening? Well, I had a terrible day at work. I don't give no fuck. Call your boyfriend and talk to him about your terrible day at work.
Well, call your therapist or something.
Call your husband. I don't care about your work.
Right.
The fuck you mean I care about your work? Who care about your work? What drawers you got on? Care about your work. I had a long day at work. Don't nobody care that you got no job. What time you coming through?
Exactly.
Care about your work.
When you giving me those buns? That's all I want to know.
Who care about? Like, who
Sugar
care
baby
about
vibes.
that? Like, nobody care about your job. Talk about I can't believe it. How you feeling? I don't know, my rent like $100 short. I don't know how I'm gonna pay that. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's all you say. You keep it brief, keep it short.
So you coming through or not? What's happening? Like
it sucks to be you.
Oh damn, my kids ain't got no formula for the weekend.
Oh bitch. Damn.
You better figure that out. You coming through or what? Like every sentence is like
not crazy.
My mama died this weekend. I mean, that's cool. You coming through or not? Like,
I mean, I'll give you my condolences. Just let me know when I can see you. You
coming through or not?
To soothe your soul a little bit.
You coming through or not? No, that's how we know for sure.
That's how we know for sure. You coming through
or not? Like that's it.
Right.
That's it, yo. Both of my baby daddies canceled on me. My cousin can't come through, and I got 4 flats on the car, and I ain't got no gas money. That's crazy. You coming through, but is you coming through or not? Like
exactly. That's all I want to know.
That's all I want to know.
Are you coming through?
Yeah. And as a side joint, I'm not responsible to get you here.
Hell no.
Call
your own Uber.
You better Uber there and Uber back. Yo, I told you before, shorty, that nigga giving it up nasty after you come through and he send you home in the Uber pool.
I mean, he don't think much of you, shouty.
You don't even get the regular Uber by yourself.
You don't even get Uber X. You get Uber pool.
That's crazy. Now you in there it's you, some bitch who half drunk, half asleep out the window, a nigga who playing the ukulele, and somebody in the front seat who don't even speak English.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Don't think much of you, shorty.
This the life you live, and you gave him, and you thought you hit him with the little dip move that you knew you was killing them. You knew you was killing them with that little dip move. Oh, and you're the last stop. Yeah.
And you're the last drop off, exactly.
You knew you was gonna kill him with that little spinner rooney that you've been working on.
That means there's gonna be a lot to think about before that drop off, because you're gonna be the last person getting dropped off.
You killed your man with that spinner rooney, with that used to everyday vagina.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, get out of here.
That everyday in the streets vagina.
We got it. Well,
that side vagina, right? Yeah, that side vagina.
Nobody want that. Look, you know when you the side piece. If you don't know when you the side piece, then that's on you. I don't have to tell you that you were the side piece.
I think we're adult enough to know when someone should or know that they're the side piece.
If it's Thanksgiving and I ain't invited you to come hang out with my family or nothing,
you don't hear from me
for 3 days, you the side piece.
If it's Valentine's Day and you don't get not one text from me, not even saying good morning or GM like people usually write,
you the side piece.
You the side piece.
You the side piece. If Christmas come around and you might fuck around and get like a cash app for like $20,
you the side piece.
You the side piece.
You the
side piece. That's it. Like I don't want none of that. Like Valentine's coming. Oh, Valentine's come around. And you don't even nigga, what? You the side piece.
The day after Valentine's Day, if he hits you up, you the side piece.
So just accept it. Accept it.
That's it.
That's it. That's
That's it.
So I hope y'all got a better understanding of, what it means to be the side piece.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, all right, y'all. We are going to get out of here. It's been fun. We're going to go take a rest for a few minutes.
Before 8 o'clock.
Before we are on convos at 8 o'clock.
Eastern Standard Time. There you go. February 15th, Sidechick Day. Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. So,
join us exclusively on the Convos app. If you need an invitation, hit one of us up. We'll be there 8 p.m. sharp tonight, Eastern Standard Time, pod folk. Get your merch. Get your merch, pod folk.
Cuddy, I will call you because I know you're retarded. And
oh man.
I'm not supposed I mean, it's a bit long. I could say no, I can't. I don't know. I don't think the people care that I said. Oh, anyway, I don't care. I'm leaving. Everybody have a great day.
And thank you to anybody who tuned in live. We'll be here next week. Same bat time, maybe same bat channel, or maybe
same bat time. I don't know.
Same channel, same bat channel, maybe a different bat time.
Yeah, maybe. There you go. All right, peace.
Peace out.